arrived at the Dragon Lair again, where we were last month, and I'm very surprised I didn't foresee this coming again. And we are surrounded by this beautiful, beautiful lair of all these magnificent dragons. And we have both my Phoenix and Mark's Phoenix with us. And oh my goodness, hello, Galilee. And Curry and Suri, you're back. And Willem's back. Hi. So we have our Anshar representatives and our Andromeda Council guide that works with us. Namaste. Namaste,
Namaste.
Karen and Mark.
Yeah, namaste, everyone. Love you all.
They are bowing. And, the dragons are careening. It's like it's like a humming when they do that. They just hum, and you hear this like reverberation in this beautiful cavern. It's more like a cavern with a huge hole, and that's how they fly back into the cavern. It's through the hole at the top. So it's quite amazing. And does this one have an entrance from the front? Yeah, there's two entrances and exits, I should say. So, what brings us back here for the July update? I was not expecting this. No, we know. But we needed you in this dimension to take you from where we wanted to go next to where we want to go next. So, hop in. Oh my goodness, there's a shuttle there. I didn't even see it behind them. I'm too overwhelmed by all the dragons. This is my comfort place. I feel at home here.
I know. Same here. Same here.
And you got to get that these dragons are like the size of, what would you say, Mark? Like the herbivore dinosaurs, those big dinosaurs that had the long tails and long necks and.
Right, but I mean, as you know, they come in a lot of different sizes, as you know.
That's a very good point to bring forward too, because I see all of these pictures of dragons that are really thin, like the Chinese dragons that are like almost snake-like.
Right.
And then, but Guillee and Blue and the dragons in this lair are the type. One of my favorite cartoons I discovered as an adult is Jane and the Dragon. It's set in Old England, and she's got red hair, blue eyes, which is me, and her dragon's green, and they just call him Dragon, and he reminded me so much of Drummond without the British accent.
Right.
So that's the kind of dragon with the big belly, the big belly.
Right. And to remind the listeners too, that the dragons as well as the phoenixes are at different dimensional levels in that they are actually like the Sophia dragons are beyond form and pure light form and can come into form when they choose. But their natural state, like the angels, are pure light.
While you're doing that, Galilee is like, come on, we got to get going.
All right.
We have me in the shuttle, but thank you for that clarification, Mark. So we are in the shuttle now, and we are taking off through the top of the mountain. It's a mountain with a cavern in it, is basically what it is, and the hole in the top. So, all right. Okay. So while we're traveling, Galilee or Hari, someone tell me, what is the purpose of having us in this dimension? You will see. Darn it, they always keep us in suspense. Okay, we will see. I am just going through blank space right now. And
Mm-hmm.
okay, now we're going through rock. All right. We are going through. Is this a planet that we are going through? Yeah, that's the vibration I feel. While we're going. Is this a planet? Yes, it is. Is this in a different galaxy? Yes. Okay. Why is it that I don't feel off in this galaxy? There's so many galaxies that I have a hard time with the vibrational frequency of. It's because of your dragon connection, Karen. You are connected to the quantum consciousness field in this galaxy and dimension because of your connection to Guillee and your dragon, the dragon energy that your field holds. Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty. We just landed
Mm-hmm.
and we are getting out of the shuttle and we're looking down, down, way down. Okay, I'm having trouble seeing. It's just light energy. This is a colony. It's a city, actually, guys. I'm looking at some kind of a city. Are these humanoid beings? No. What kind of beings are we looking at? Are these gnomes? Are these gnomes? No, Karen. Oh, they're the other species from like the Lord of the Rings. Hobbits. This is a Hobbit community. Yes, it is. Hobbit community. Ah, so the Hobbits moved into the same dimension as the dragons? Yes, because they were willing to live with them in the same thing. However, remember, we're in a different world right now than where the dragons are. So they are in the same galaxy and the same consciousness frequency pattern that Mark has described several times. So they are able to be of the same creation force energy and consciousness field energy versus what you have on Earth. And they are able to exist then in the same galaxy for that reason. Is this the same consciousness field and creation field energy that the elves live in and some of the other elementals? Yes, it is. So Zelf, our friend that you guys met in December that I've worked with several times, the elf that's named Zelf, Z-E-L-F, is that kingdom in this same galaxy. Yes, it is. Aha. Well, that's fun to know. Okay. And what is our purpose for being here today? We're waiting for our guide. There he is. Hello, namaste. Namaste to all of you. Come, we must hurry. Okay, we must hurry.
We've seen this before, Karen.
Yeah, my God. He's not as fast as Zelf, though. Zelf almost had me rolling down the hill.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, my goodness gracious. But they can move.
Yes, I've seen it, my own experiences as well, so it's pretty cool.
Shoot. We have to go down this slide, this really, really deep slide down. I'm headed down the slide. Galilee pushed me. Wow, this is so cool. Oh my God, it's ride. But I'm not using my body. Holy Hannah! I'm at the bottom. Oh, they're grabbing me out of the way. I'm going to get trampled on. I'm wondering how we get back up that huge cavern. He's winking and saying, we have our ways. Okay, I'm going to trust in that too. Would have been easier to fly the shuttle down here. No, not allowed. Got it. All right. For our listeners, while everybody's arriving, would you give us your name so I know how to call you, or we know your name? Yes. My name is Zedgar. So Zedgar. Yes. Zedgar. Thank you for asking. I already know you are Karen and Mark and your audience. So now that everybody has arrived, come. He's grabbing my hand and we're running. I'm 5'2", guys. He's probably 4'2", and he's faster than me. You need to get in better shape. Yes, I think I do right now. Okay then. We are running into a town square, and there were others waiting for us at the bottom of the luge ride. We are in the center of town, and there's thousands of people around us. They are here. We can now have our conversation. Okay, I am front and center. Oh, thank you, Galilee, for joining me on stage. I appreciate that. Hello, everyone, Galilee is saying. Thank you for joining us today. We are very, very happy to have been invited to this council, invited to speak with you and invited to meet with you and talk with you about future communication and connections and working together. As the Andromeda Council representative today, we wish to let you know that we are very happy you have reached out to humans again. We know that there have been battles in the past with humanoid beings, and that you have a good reason for not having communicated with us for a very long time. We are happy to know that the Elf Kingdom communicated with you and let you know of the alliance we formed. Through Karen and Mark, because of Karen's connection with them, they have allowed us to start working with them. And we are honored that you trusted to have us come today and get to know us better. I have brought with me Karen, one of our Terra representatives, and Mark, who work with us on a regular basis to bring back information to Terra, Mother Gaia, as you know her. I've also brought along some of our Anshar representatives who live in inner Earth, the inner kingdoms of Gaia, where you once frequented as a community and as a group. We are happy to let you know that much of the discord and many of the malevolent species that were in the inner Earth caverns have been removed or have been moved to other dimensions, like yourselves, when you needed to move to a different dimension to survive. We have allowed them to go to other dimensions to survive and thrive in their world and not be in a situation where they would have to be in conflict. It has worked well for your community and the other elementals. And we are offering some of the dragonian species and reptilian species that same option. And as we can tell you as of today, that monitoring those situations have proven they've been effective. They have worked well for those species as well as others. We have created worlds for them that will allow them to exist in harmony and peace. And that's what we all wish, isn't it? There's a huge answer of yes coming from the audience. So we wish to have your representatives express to the Terra representatives what it is you wish that humans on Earth will align with to merge your kingdoms together again and work together again. Who will be representing the hobbits for that? Oh, this very regal being with this huge mustache almost to the floor just walked up. Namaste. I'm doing the universal bow. Namaste.
Namaste.
He's bowing. Namaste to you as well. I am the Lord of this kingdom. Not a lord like you would know in the King of England. I am the Lord. I am what might be equivalent to a prime minister or a president. I am the leader of this community and this kingdom. My name is Zeb, and I wish to bring forth the communication that we would all like to share with you today. Our desire is very similar to the elf kingdom. We wish to live in harmony and peace with humans again. We wish to collaborate and co-create. We follow the stars and the astrology of the planets' alignments and galactic alignments in the same manner that your astrologers do on Earth. We know that it is a prime window of opportunity at this time to connect to Earth and humanity. We also know that you are going through a massive shift right now, energetically. A massive shift astronomically that is causing a massive shift on Earth. We are aware of the chaos. The Andromeda Council has made us very clear of the chaos and the war that is going on right now for the soul of humanity and your species' survival. We understand it. We lived it. It almost destroyed us. But it was humans that did it to us, not a reptilian species. There is much difference about our genetics and our physical being. However, our hearts, our desires, and our love is the same. We have the same capacity as human beings to love and care for our loved ones, to connect with one another, to be in communion and coalition of energies that collaborate together. We have that same ability as you. Unfortunately, not all humans are like the ones standing here. They see us as less than, but you see each other as less than. We know that that is about your individual thoughts. We know that people who feel less than have to make others less than to feel superior. We know all of that. Our psychology is a lot of the same as well. We have the same emotional structure, I think is the best way to say it. However, our mentality is different. Our mentality is such that we survive as one or we die. Humans' mentality is we survive by being the fittest, and it's okay if you die as long as we survive. Now, that's a general statement. We realize that doesn't apply to the two of you, Mark and Karen. However, you know that we're accurate. We also know, and you're sensing the but from Karen. Yes, Karen, we know that human nature is exactly the same as ours. Many humans believe that we survive in harmony with the world around us or we die. Unfortunately, those that run your planet don't. We know that as well. We are very aware of the situation because, remember, we fought against it. We know where you're at. We know the fight. We know that the manipulation and control right now is attempting to enslave. We know that. We are here as your neighbors in the universe. Karen, we hear your prayer. We have learned of it through Zelf and the Elf Kingdom. We know that you pray every day to profoundly inspire yourself and all others to more fully love each other, the planet, all beings, and all of your brothers and sisters throughout the multiverses. That is why you are here. And we know that Mark would have to align with that in order to work with you. We know. And we wish to tell you and those that follow you, because those that follow you would have to be of like mind in order to want this information. We wish to tell all of you that we, your neighbors, are supporting you. We wish to have that love grow between us. We want to be in connection and coalition and cooperate with you for solutions that serve this universe. We want that. We have developed and formulated that with the other elemental kingdoms. It didn't happen at first. There was a lot of pain and upset and hurt that existed from the wars that we fought on Earth. At first, all the elementals fought together. And then the fight turned it on each other. And that is why we were separated into different kingdoms, in this one dimension, but in different worlds. We've healed. We've grown. So will you. And we wish to come together again. But to do that, we had to let you know how we feel. We had to let you know that this is what we wanted. We had to let you know that we understand where you are and what you're going through and what you will experience. We wanted to advise you to be very careful. Don't let them do to you what they did to our worlds. Don't let them cause you to fight each other so that you have to be separated in different kingdoms on different planets away from each other. There's no reason why Africans would have to be separated from Americans, would have to be separated from Europeans, or blacks from whites, from yellow skin, from red skin. There's absolutely no reason for that. Don't let them separate you. That's what they do. They divide and they conquer by separation. It's taken us years to heal. And we wish to be your friends and say, be careful. We've been there. Be very careful. Don't let them force you into separation that will take you generations or centuries to heal. Please don't let them. Oh, wow. They're starting to drum and chant and tone. And
can I ask you? Can I ask you if
now.
I can ask a question? Okay.
No, not now.
Okay.
Ziad, Ziad, is this is a ceremony that they are creating. Yes, it is a ceremony to send a loving vibration to Earth to assist with your ascension process so that you rise above the chaos and the hatred that's being created. Oh, it's so beautiful. They're singing and chanting and dancing, and it's so beautiful. And the sound, I wish you could hear the sound that I'm hearing. It's so
I can hear it.
beautiful.
I can receive it.
Mark, I'm talking about the audience.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. It's resonating through my being. I'm just feeling the vibration coming through me. We are doing this every day. We are doing this in connection with Inner Earth and their meditations. We are aligning with the Elf Kingdom and the Dragon Kingdom. I'm seeing the dragons doing their creening. They're creening also, and they're doing the toning. And I'm seeing the Elf Kingdom do it. Oh my God, the vibrational frequency, it's triangulating. And it's coming to Earth. And it's just vibrating Earth. And it's connecting with the Anshar and their groups and what they do. And it's vibrating throughout all of Earth and resonating out into the solar system. It is so beautiful. So incredibly beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's vibrating the hot chakras of everyone. It's just vibrating and vibrating and vibrating. It's lifting us all to a higher frequency pattern that's bringing us into our hearts and into our light and connecting us to our light aspects and connecting us to the oneness of the light web and connecting us to the web. Oh my gosh, it's connecting us to the light web. So beautiful. And it's expanding the vibration of the light web in the same manner as the mass meditation effect. Actually, it's even greater because they're expanding the light web in all of those kingdoms as well. So it's all connecting and expanding the quantum entanglements to a far greater potential because we are collaborating in a cooperative vibratory pattern of creation. We are creating from a multiplicity of frequencies and fractals and vibrational fields. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. So incredibly beautiful. The light field that I'm seeing is just immense. It's immense. Zed is taking my hand. You were getting too far out in space, Karen. We needed to pull you back and ground you. Thank you. Thank you. This is amazing. Ah, so beautiful. Okay. And this is something you do on a regular basis? Yes. We've been working on daily meditations for you. Oh, yes. I'm taking both of his hands. Thank you for this immense love that you're sending to Earth. Thank you for this unity and oneness. This is such an amazing example of oneness for everyone on Earth to understand. Thank you. Taking my hand in the namaste and saying, thank you for understanding. This is our prayer and our wish. This is our connection. We thank you for always including us in your meditations. We value it so much. We appreciate it so much. You have always opened your heart to the elementals, Karen. And we open ours to you now as well, and all those that are in alignment with you. We wish to expand our connections, and we wish to grow in that unity as your neighbors. We pray that one day we can walk the same planet again. But for now, this is what we can create. And with that, the ceremony has stopped, and everyone has settled down. Mark, stop, wait. And they are sitting back down, and we are taking a moment of silence. Thank you. Namaste. Everyone is bowing. All right. The other saying, thank you. Now, we understand that Mark has a question. Please ask your question, Mark.
All right. Well, first through Dragon Blue, Archangel Metatron, and one of the Arcturians, I'd like to share with you and all of you the creation diamond, creation conduit, energy, and gift for all of you to receive and to co-create on that level for my heart and my love in the support of all of creation, which we also know that you share as well. I'd like to gift you to them with all of that and more.
Received. Thank you. We enjoy working with the dragons. We have always, well, not always. We have for a long time been connected to that kingdom. Once we were all separated, they reached out to us for companionship. Because as you have learned, dragons have discovered that they thrive with a connection to a human and are a humanoid species. And they greatly missed that when they were isolated. So we have worked with them for a long while. We thank you for the creation diamond. We have understood that through the work of the Andromeda Council and your work with the Elf Kingdom. So we value that gift immensely. Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to more co-creation together for the greater good of the whole. Namaste.
Namaste. We are as well. I am kind of lost in the vibrations that I've been feeling. Galilee, is there any other information that we need to bring back to Tara about this collaboration and this union of working together? I'm not in a place to be able to ask questions right now. Yes, we would like everyone to know that once Zeb and his community reached out to us, we have been meeting with them on a regular basis. We have connected them to some other world. Commander Zillion would very much like to connect with them and see if there is a way that the Hobbit Kingdom could assist the work that his bases do. Zeb has held back from that at this point. But Zeb is jumping in here and he's saying, but Karen, I wanted to meet you first. I wanted to see and feel yours and Mark's energy. We were told that you have befriended Commander Zillion. I was told about your visit with him in 2011. And I must admit, I was in shock. I did not believe the story. However, they were able to show me footage of that event. You were actually monitored while you were there. And I was in awe of what it took for you to be present and create a space of neutrality to hear what Commander Zillion wanted to share with you at the time. I was even more shocked at his commitment and an intense intention to make sure you knew he wouldn't harm you, that he wanted to cooperate and collaborate with you. I had to meet you first to know if I was reading your field correctly. But after this meeting, and after listening to the two of you, and feeling your heart energy, I now trust that if you felt safe to befriend Commander Zillion, I can too. Thank you for that. We will take a meeting and we will work with him and see what we could co-create together. We are excited about the possibilities. However, please know we will go slowly. We do not wish to put ourselves where we were a century ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't blame you. We don't blame you. We understand because of where we are right now. Yes, I thought you would.
Yes, we do understand, and we, as you know, love and support and appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Galilee, is there anything else? No. That was the final piece that we wanted you to know. That is why it was important to come today. Because Lord Zeb wanted to meet you too and find out if he could trust in the way that self has trusted you and know that he could trust to meet Commander Zillion. Lord Jeb is saying, it is a new day. It is a new energy. It is a new vibration. It is a new frequency. We trust in galactic alignments to know that there is a new window. And this window is allowing us the possibility to be in the oneness of a fifth dimensional existence. We understand that you have been guided over and over and over again, that this is a conscious choice. It is a continual conscious choice to choose acceptance, to choose compassion, to choose oneness, to choose to align and co-create and collaborate. It is a conscious choice to choose acceptance of differences. And we pray that humanity can step up and choose that for each other, which then opens the door to choose that for all of us. We honor your path. We will be here supporting it. Thank you for continuing to include us in your meditations and prayers. We will accept love sent to us through the quantum entanglements of the unified web, the unified light web. And we thank you for your hearts and your compassion and your intentions and your truths. We honor you, and we honor you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Everyone is bowing with their, you take the prayer mode and you put it to your forehead and you bow. That is the universal namaste, the universal way to honor another soul, another light. Oh, with that, Galilee is taking me and we are walking off stage. And I'm waving goodbye. Wow, so wow. Wow. All right. And we are walking, everybody's lining up and they're creating a path for us. Hi, namaste. I'm just touching hands as I walk by. Wow. We are honored guests, that's for sure. Namaste. Thank you. Hi there. Aren't you sweet? Mwah. Sweet little one. Oh, namaste, everyone. Goodbye. Wow. Kind of fun to feel like royalty. Huh. Neat. It's like the Elf Kingdom. That's how Zelf introduced us too.
Yeah, I remember.
All right. Yes. Okay, so we are going back. And how are we getting back up? We have like an elevator. It's an elevator up the side of the mountain. Wow. Yeah, they figured out an elevator. Okay. Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you. Goodbye. We're at the top, and we're back at the shuttle. Oh, so, all right. Let's all get in the shuttle. And as we go back to the lair, we'll say our final goodbyes and everything. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Curry. I'm so excited. Have you met them before? Have Suri and Dylan and Curry, have you met them before? Curry is saying, I have, to establish the connection for meditation. But Suri and Dylan wanted to meet them. Okay. Very great. So now we will have a contingent going there and working with them on a regular basis. We'll have committees that get together. So, okay.
Everyone here on the shuttle, is there anything in closure that you would like to share before we end this recording?
Chris, yes. Yes. When you do your meditations, if you use the mass meditation effect that Karen has taught, that she has on her YouTube channel, you will include us. You will be including all benevolent beings throughout the universe. But if you're meditating on your own, remember, if you choose to do a different form of meditation, just remember to include the Inner Earth meditation groups. Remember that we're here to support you. And we want you to know that is something now you know to include the Hobbits and their love, the Elf Kingdom and their love, the Dragon Kingdom and their love. So as Karen has guided, make sure that you include all benevolent beings, because there are definitely malevolent beings. And we wish that you will include us in your meditation. Question mark.
Yeah, and the Phoenix. Don't forget about the Phoenix.
Yes, the Phoenix. Well, again, benevolent elementals, you will include them all.
Right.
And as you, Mark, that you brought up the Phoenix, for anybody who listens to the June show, you can learn how to work with a Phoenix, which is really exciting. Really, really helpful to let go of all the dense emotions and energy still in your field.
Right.
So.
Right. Now that it is July on the Terra of 2021, where do you see the energetics and everything going on Earth, well, Terra, moving forward this month?
Curry is saying that is why we were really pushing for you two to do the show now, because we see these connections and today's meditation. It was so important for you to do it on the 15th and record the show on the 15th of the month, because it's the halfway point. And to have that connection and that meditation just happen right now, that you brought forth that frequency through in this show, is powerful. So anyone listening to it after this point will continue to bring forth that energy. And those connections, those vibrations, those mass meditations are the turning point. You can shift your frequency on Earth. You can shift all the chaos that's happening if you align with these meditations. If you do the mass meditation technique, and when you call forth all of the benevolent beings into one heart consciousness, you heard Zeb say that your hearts are the same. You're on the same pattern, the same intentionality and creation point energy. So when you call forth those connections, you create at a much greater synergistic force that is exponentially greater than you could ever create on just planet Earth. That's the power. That's the intentionality. And that's what will shift the energetics on Earth. That is why we're connecting to them, so that we can, in inner Earth, can connect to these other groups. We're also working with Commander Zillian's bases. There are groups within the bases that want to participate. Imagine adding that energy as well. We can expand the quantum entanglements to the light web in ways that have never been created before. Please hold that intention. Please hold that intention.
Yeah, I can feel all that too. Yes, thank you for sharing that.
Yes, that is very powerful. Thank you, Curry. Thank you. We thank you. And it is time to take our leave, Galilee is saying. As always, it's such a joy to spend time with all of you. And likewise.
Namaste. Love you all. Looking forward to our celebration together. Have fun.
Always. As today was a celebration. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They are getting back in the shuttle and taking off. So let me say to everyone that you can find Mark's information in the show notes. You can find my information on the YouTube channel notes and how to work with each of us. It's very interesting. I'm finding that in some personal sessions and journey work that I'm doing, the Phoenixes have been coming to people to work with them to help let go of the negative thought patterns, negative emotions, the trauma emotions, the old patterns, a lot of the implanted, downloaded emotions that you got as children or even in the womb, the generational patterns. They're helping us to release them, to rebirth. And in that rebirth, we create new neural patterns. And those new neural patterns are the patterns that will have us consciously choose fifth-dimensional emotions and energies and vibrations every day. So it's been really exciting to see that unfold in journeys that I've done for people. So I wanted to share that that's a possibility that you can all receive. I've also just uploaded the Wise Ones Light Language Toning event from May and an expanded version of the meditation, the mass meditation technique. And both of those workshops had questions and answers added to it. So you can find that on the YouTube channel now. All right. With that, we will take our leave today. Thank you all for listening. Goodbye for now.
Namaste, everyone. Namaste.